It confuses me. All right. And we are live.
Welcome. Howdy, partner. Whoa, steady there, Pilgrim. We're going to be doing some Westerns today. This is the Sons of Screens Network. This is probably a very awkward intro, but I wing it, and that's what we do. So that's my co-host over there wearing the Cowboys hat, Mr. Andrew Fay. And I am Colonel Whiteside. I know that Westerns are like your favorite genre of all time. So
fucking absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like you gave us these movies, and I watched all 6 hours of these two movies, and then then life happens, and so we've had delay. So it's been about a month since I've watched these fucking movies, but now we're back into it. I remember the ratings that I gave these movies, but it's gonna have to just click for me as we talk about them because I only remember little bits and pieces about each one. So we'll see how it goes, But I wore my Dallas Cowboys stuff because go Cowboys, and this is as Western as I get. I ain't got no cowboy hat or anything like that, So I try my best. This is the best I could do. Where's your cowboy hat? Giddy up.
Well, I was going to wear one, and I don't think that it is at my house. It's either at the farm or it got eaten by mice.
I was going to say, do you own a cowboy hat? I don't know. I've never seen you wear one before. I didn't know if you owned one or...
I do have one. I mean,
you're the type of person that would own one, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're the type of person that would own one.
Yeah. I mean, when I go to a country concert or something like that, I'll break it out. But I haven't gone to a
special occasion hat
so long. Well, it's it's probably the most expensive hat I have.
I mean, we went to Garth Brooks and you didn't bust it out then. You mean? I mean, the third of a concert that we got to see before we got ejaculated.
Before somebody got us
or ejected. Wow, I seriously didn't mean to fuck that up. I said ejaculated, evacuated, and then ejected is what I was looking for. Ejected.
Yeah, before the person that we were there with decided to try and fight a 15-year-old or an old lady or whatever it was, and then got us all kicked out.
And then fell down the stairs and fell onto an old man,
and then the sober driver.
My brother got kicked out before everybody else.
Right. Well, and then the sober driver, the person that we bought the ticket for to let them drive us home. His girlfriend wouldn't even give the keys to the car.
Yeah, I had to get in the front seat and convince her. I'm like, hey, bitch, you're not driving. We literally brought this person here, the one that you've been shitting on the whole night, because you're a fucking cunt. We bought her a ticket so she can drive us home. So then she fucking chucked the keys at me. I was like, oh, cool. Here you go, designated driver. And fucking
right. That was a shit show.
Yeah.
And then they went to the concert again the next night.
Yeah. Fucking assholes. Good for them. Well, it's funny though. So of course my brother got kicked out first, being Mark. But he wasn't he didn't get kicked out for the reason Mark was just being loud and stupid. But he didn't really fall on any old people or try to fight kids or anything like that. He was just being Mark.
Mark was Mark drunk. Mark was not that. He was no more drunk than he is any other time. He was just being Mark.
The people around us didn't understand Mark, so they didn't know how he is.
Yeah.
And then when we got kicked out, it was 15 minutes after Mark was out. And he's like, you guys are already out here too? I'm like, yeah, we got kicked out right after you, bro. Yeah. You weren't too far behind.
Whenever we were getting escorted out, I was like, why are you kicking us out? And I missed a step as I was going, so I kind of slipped a little bit. And he was like, that's why you
answered your own question.
Like, really?
No, we had a couple of fucking cops riding the elevator with us too to make sure we
made sure we actually left the facility. So
I've been to hundreds of concerts, and that was the only one I've ever been kicked out of. The only one. Guilty by association. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only concert I've ever been kicked out of either. So
right. And I go to a lot of heavy metal shows and shit. I've never been kicked out of it.
Well, let's move on from that. So we're gonna bring up our random beers for this episode.
Yeah.
And do you want to go first or you want me to?
I'm going to get mine going and get it started because it's going to bury my dick into the ground. So I mean, like, this is not going to be usual. I'm going to finish the beer and then we're going to talk movies. I'm just going to be drinking this throughout the episode because it's going to be
okay.
It's a heavy hitter. But I'll let you know how it tastes. I mean, it's not Western theme or anything. It's just been in my fridge and I picked it because it's literally one of my favorite desserts ever. It is called peanut butter pie midnight snack.
Oh, that
peanut
sounds
butter
awful.
pie midnight snack.
As a beer,
I used to think like I know, and I understand that. One day I tried like a Hershey's chocolate beer, and I thought it was gonna be awful, and I thought it was delicious. So I was like, so random dessert beers might be good. Then I read the fine print, and it's 14%.
Oh, that might be a new winner.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think we've had one as high as 14% before.
I think I had a 13% one time, but I think 14 might be the new high. I haven't been writing down the percentages, so I can't quickly find that.
And see, and I just bought this because of the name. I love peanut butter pie. Did not think something like a dessert beer would have that high of fucking alcohol content, but sure enough, 14 fucking percent. I posted this beer on Instagram and I've gotten a few messages. So how's it taste? How you doing? And I'm like, I haven't tried it yet. Give me a minute.
So the beer that I did go theme on my beer. I just now looked and saw the flavor of it, so I'm a little disappointed, but we'll see how it goes. I got a Howdy Porter.
Oh, yes. Howdy fucking duty.
Howdy Porter.
When you pick that up.
And it is a coconut porter.
Do you like coconut?
I've had porters before. Like, I like vanilla porters. I don't know how a coconut porter is going to be. We'll see. And this one is.
Do you like coconut in general?
7% alcohol. So just a little above your normal.
I'm a little double yours. I'm literally. I do. But do you like coconut in general?
Oh my. I do.
You do? Okay. I was like, if I can answer my question.
Yes, I do like coconut.
Okay. Let me smell mine first.
Am I frozen?
No, there might have been a little lag there. Okay. Are we caught up now? Can you hear me now and answer now? Oh, see, now you're fucking...
It's not bad.
Okay, I was gonna say respond now.
So it might be fixed now, but like this. So this is actually a really, really good flavor for it being a porter. Like, so I'm not a huge heavy like stout beer fan. So a lot of porters I usually don't like. I kind of like this one.
Just tech issue. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, okay, I'm going to talk, and then I want you to immediately respond to see how quick it is. Respond now.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just kept going, and you were like, yeah, there's a lag. I was like, oh, I think he wanted me to talk right there.
Okay.
Respond to him.
So we're fine. But I was just like, okay.
All right. Yeah, I think it was just a little stretch there that I was lagging real bad. So while we're drinking these beers, since it's been a month since we recorded, I have been documenting my new watches.
Dude, you need to get the Letterboxd app. That's how I document all my shit. And how I keep track of like how many movies that I've watched throughout the year.
I should do that. I think I've written that down before, but I have not. So
it's a great app.
So I'm going to start off. So what I'm starting off with is the double feature. So my wife had never done a double feature at a movie theater. So we did that at the El Dorado Theater. Mm-hmm. We watched Jurassic World Rebirth and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you did the same thing
the very next day. The very next day.
Yep. Same place.
I was too hungover the day you guys went. That's why I didn't come that day.
Yeah, we were like, so for Jurassic World, we went at like, I want to say it was a 1:30 showing or a 1 o'clock showing or something. And there was outside of us, there was 4 other people in the theater. For a brand like that movie came out that day, I think, or that weekend.
Jurassic World, it's been out for a few weeks when you went. Legit.
Are you sure? Oh no, it was. I know what you did.
It came out.
It came out that day.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Jurassic World came out 4th of July weekend. It came out July 2nd. It was my dad's birthday.
It was already out.
That's how I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, the next new watch that I had was Frailty.
Yeah.
So that's like where Bill Paxton thinks he's.
Great fucking movie. Like, great dialogue.
Fucking. So you're familiar with Frailty?
Oh yeah, I love that fucking movie. It's so good.
It was an interesting watch. It was entertaining. Then I watched the new Conan with Jason Momoa as Conan.
Oh, you watched that?
Surprised at all. Yeah. Like I was very surprised.
I haven't seen it, but it flew quick in the radar. Like it wasn't a hit at all. It's like Dwayne the Rock Johnson's version of Conan because he had a version too.
Oh, I didn't know that. So
and Skarsgård had a version too. I don't know. It wasn't never mind.
It wasn't a bad movie, but it was by no means a good movie.
I don't see them doing another good Conan movie since Arnold. I mean, come on.
Right. So then I also watched Wishmaster. That was the first time.
I have the franchise in a little box set there, Wishmaster. Did you like the first one? I mean, there's a lot of good names in there, and it's a good time. The rest of the franchise, I'm assuming you haven't seen the rest of them.
No, we didn't watch anymore.
Boy, yeah, they're a little shitty. The very last one, it just becomes. It just becomes like a weird anime sword fight. Like he's sword fighting the Wishmaster. Oh. It's fucking it's bad. I'll go ahead and say, do not watch the rest of that franchise. I'm glad you're not a completionist like I am. When I hear there's a movies connected to a movie I've seen, I have to see the rest of them. Well, that's what I do from Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah. So like I want to watch the rest of them, but I'm not. I don't have to watch the rest of them. Like if you said they're all bad,
yeah, I do.
I don't think I really need to see them.
That's why sometimes I'll avoid movies the next one I know there's a franchise. There might be a little lag because I'll be talking and all of a sudden you'll stop. See? There's a little bit of a lag.
So the next movie we watched So the next movie we watched was Death of a Unicorn.
Okay.
Were you telling me to be quiet?
No, I was shutting myself up because every time there's a fucking lag here, man. So Death of the Unicorn was fun. Like Paul Rudd, I'm gonna like almost anything he's in. Then we watched Megan 2.0. Cast.
Or might have. Yeah.
There's a lag because I said that before you started reading the rest of it.
Okay, well, should I back out and come back in and see if that fixes it? Like we could pause it and
maybe
back out and come back in. And
see if it fixes pause and come back in because that lag is driving me insane. Action!
All right. Well, I think we've got our technical difficulties somewhat figured out.
Hopefully, we're done talking over each other. We'll see how the recording went after this.
I mean, we can still blame lag on talking over each other.
Yeah. All right. So where were you at? What was the last?
So I just finished Death of the Unicorn.
Okay. Yeah. Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega. I mean, the whole cast was fucking awesome. You had that one dude. I can't remember his fucking name. And then you had that one guy and then that one chick. And yeah. No, but I mean that cast was phenomenal.
All those guys.
Like, yeah. I don't have them off the top of my head, but I know everybody knows those actors from that movie. And that movie should have been a lot better than it was, in my opinion. especially when it's called Death and Unicorn, and you had a great cast like that. But they missed the mark. I think it was still fun, but they missed the mark.
It was fun. Like I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it, but it was very. It was not what they. I feel like they kind of missed the mark a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it was definitely a fun watch. Well, so then our next movie that we watched was because our daughter loves Megan 1. So we watched Megan 2.0. And you might as well just might as well just
it's the retarded version of Terminator 2.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Also, the bad robot's good, but it just didn't work.
Correct.
I had fun with it, but yeah, and it flopped bad. So they were trying to create this Megan-verse, but I think that's dead in the water now after the way this movie flopped.
Thank God.
Yeah, no more Megans. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I would probably be okay with them making it a trilogy, but it doesn't need to be a Megan-verse.
But they went straight from horror to just action sci-fi comedy with a bunch of vagina jokes.
They went straight from horror movie to cash grab.
Yeah. Which Terminator and Terminator 2, they're like Terminator, well, I see it as a horror film. It was like a slasher, but guns instead of a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very ominous. Nice transition thanks to James Cameron and Terminator 2. Turned it into action, but it just all fucking made sense, and that's one of the greatest movies of all time. Megan 2.0 can kind of lick my nuts a little bit. Okay, but next one. Don't get me started on Terminator 2, man. That's
all right, so the next one. So the next one I watched was the live How to Train Your Dragon. The live action.
Yeah, I watched that too. I didn't.
Yes,
there's still a lag. There's still a fucking lag. God damn it!
It's all right. We'll figure it out. But it's probably only a 3 to 4 second lag now, but it's still there. Mm-hmm. So then the next movie I got is a trilogy. It was The Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, and Haunting in Venice.
That's a trilogy? I didn't even know those movies were related.
They are, yeah. They're all, well, they're the Hercule Poirot or however you pronounce his name. He's a Kenneth Branagh, I think is who it was that played that guy. But like, he's a Sherlock Holmes that was not written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
It's like a trilogy that I watched during this whole little.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
I went. See, goddamn leg.
So let me. How about I just go ahead and go through the rest of mine, and then we can get through yours, and then we'll go into the movies. Okay. So the next one I had after that trilogy was Sinners. The new, it was on HBO Max. Watched Happy Gilmore 2. I watched Hellhole. I watched The Lonely Island Presents the Unauthorized Bash Brothers Experience, which was not very good, but I loved it because it was Lonely Island. And then I watched Villains and Old Dads. Bill Burr, I believe that was
Bill Burr.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a lot more serious than I thought it was going to be, but it was fun. And that's the end of my new watch list. So like those are the ones that I had not seen before that I watched since we were last on here.
Okay, and I'll continue mine here in a second. Here we go. All right, third time's a charm. So those of you who have stuck around this long for this episode, I think we've got it figured out. We're not over talking each other. I don't know how it played out when it comes to audio as an actual display here. But yeah, there was a wicked lag there, like a wicked like.
Yeah, my computer was trying to connect to a Wi-Fi router that was 300 feet away, as opposed to the Wi-Fi router that was like 20 feet away. So I think we finally got that figured out.
Okay. All right. So what? Let's finish off your recent watches.
Okay, so the one that I didn't mention that I'd forgotten about that my wife reminded me of was The 10, another Paul Rudd movie.
The 10, is it T-E-N or T-I-N?
T-E-N. T-E-N. It's about it's an anthology where they go through a short story for each of the 10 commandments. And it had a cast list. Like, I'm gonna make you watch this movie at some point because it was pretty funny, and the cast was outstanding.
Speaking of Kansas native Paul Rudd, if you ever want to see the most depressing Paul Rudd movie you've ever seen in your life, watch a movie called 3 Days. It's about him saying, in 3 days, I'm going to kill myself. And then we're just following along in his journey in those 3 days leading up to when he tries to kill himself. And the way he tries to kill himself is the exhaust in his car. He's sitting in the garage and he puts the hose through his window. It's a fucking depressing fucking movie. And I was like, it's Paul Rudd. He's gonna do some jokes here and there. Nope.
Was it a completely serious role?
It was very fucking depressing. Like, it wasn't even like it was super serious. Like Daniel Day-Lewis serious. Like Paul Rudd was just so fucking sad. And I'm like, I know you're from Kansas, bro, but that doesn't mean you have to kill yourself. Like, goddamn. I get it. But
yeah, like it's crazy. It's like that 13 Reasons Why show that Netflix put out. That was
show. Yeah, it's a good watch, but there's no happy ending whatsoever.
Right.
Even if they end up not killing themselves, which I can't remember if Paul Rudd did or not in this movie, but still, the whole movie is just fucking.
Well, spoiler alert! In 13 Reasons Why, you see her slit her wrists.
See, I never watched that show. I've only seen like highlights of the movie and people making jokes about this is my 13th reason why, just because the Cowboys can't win a goddamn Super Bowl. That's my 13th reason why.
No, from that show, it was people were saying, "Well, this is your tape," because she made 13 tapes, and each episode was a tape about somebody that was why she killed herself.
Okay.
It was a very depressing show.
Yeah, but yeah, you still can't turn away from it. It's like that. It's like a brutally gory car crash that you can't turn away from.
Right. I mean, they made it very intriguing, and then the final episode, you were hoping that she would have
not done it,
not killed herself, but then final episode, she slices her wrists open.
That explains why there hasn't been a season 2.
Yeah, and they don't cut away from it. Like you watched. It was awful.
Ew. I don't want to see that. But I didn't want to see the scenes that I did see too, like her getting raped in the hot tub and stuff. Like, I was like, God damn! I was like, why is this show so popular? Is people this fucking dark and morbid? Jesus Christ! That's coming from people like us that are from the horror community.
Right.
But we still like happy endings in our horror movies. There's always the final girl that gets away, at least.
And even if there's not, it's like, well, it's a horror movie. Nobody's supposed to survive anyway. Like
Oh, they got killed by a leech monster or whatever.
The Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning, like the prequel that they made after the good remake they made. It's like, well, nobody's gonna survive because it's the beginning. So it's like,
right. So we need the I literally just watched that because it was TCM Day the other day on the 18th, and I watched that. I was like, oh. But it leads into my favorite TCM movie of all time, which is the remake, 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Love
and that's the one. That's the first one that I watched, which is why I'm going to watch it at some point. But I haven't watched the original because the remake that I watched in 2003 was so fucking good.
Yeah, you're gonna pick the remake over the original. I guarantee it because of this character named Franklin. You're gonna hate the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre because there's a character named Franklin.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I watched
Yeah,
the one with
you definitely need to see it.
McConaughey, so like it can't be any worse than that.
Yeah. Oh, a little quick fun fact. You saw that one with Matthew McConaughey, Next Generation. You know the hot chick that was crazy in there, right? Like the bright blue eyes, that's Miss Davis. That's Miss Davis from Varsity Blues.
No way.
Yeah. I just learned that this week because I was watching Varsity Blues and I looked her up and I was like, that's the same fucking girl.
I was gonna say I don't want
Miss Davis.
I don't know if I want to rewatch Next Generation to go see that, but
that's her. That's the same girl. I was like, damn.
Oh my.
She still gets a fucking 10.
Oh yeah. So, do you want to go over some of your new watches?
Just real quick, because I did the same weekend as I know you did last summer. Which, I mean, there's enough time has been passed. Spoiler alert: they did the whole somebody from the original movie is the killer now, which I've always requested because I always wanted Neve Campbell to be the killer in Scream.
Right.
I can see why people thought that was a shit idea because then we had Roy from I Know You Did Last Summer be the killer. And it did not play out too well. So I'm like, okay, I was wrong. We don't want the original.
I was not expecting to see Sarah Michelle Gellar in the movie, though. I
love how they put her in.
Yeah,
I hate dream sequences, but that was actually an appropriate dream sequence to put her in.
Right, and then like she's sitting there, and then she just decays.
Yeah, that was good shit. I mean, this is a fun movie, and I hope they do the sequel, but I don't know if they made enough money. It kind of flopped a little bit. Jurassic World was fun. I watched since we were doing westerns at Wichita because we're both from Wichita.
Wichita.
About Wyatt Earp. And that was an interesting movie. It's old school western. You got the one road and saloons and all that shit. Yeah, just think of old school 50s westerns. This is exactly what the movie was. Mm-hmm. Other first time watches, Dangerous Animals, to where this guy dangles his victims into to the water. Like it's like a slasher film, but he uses sharks as his weapon, not a knife, not a chainsaw.
So I think you and I talked a little bit about this. This is the one that's got the like the movie poster with the boat with the trail of blood.
Yes.
The water. I thought that was a documentary, so that's why we haven't watched it.
I know, like their marketing was awful, but I think this movie needs to be seen by at least slasher fans because it really feels like a slasher movie, but his choice of weapon is sharks. It's not a knife or something, and it's very interesting how they do it. So I appreciated that. Then I saw some random Japanese movies, stuff like that, and then I watched Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh yeah. It's all in the hips.
Yeah, like I can see why people defended it and stuff like that. I was on the side that I was like, okay, this is way too many rehash stuff, way too many obvious jokes, and it was just nothing but cameo appearances.
Right. You and I talked a little bit about this movie. My wife and I absolutely loved this movie.
Yeah, you guys are the fucking audience that would definitely fucking love this.
Right. And you weren't whenever you said you weren't real thrilled by it. I was like, oh, that's too bad because I love this movie.
I wasn't mad about it, and I love how they clown on Live Golf because Live Golf is trying to be different than the PGA, and that's what they're making fun of in that movie.
And they had
I wish they had that spinning platform. I wish they had that spinning platform. Then I would watch Live Green. Yeah, and that was bad, but it was just all the cameo appearances. Like, so there's not a good performance in this whole entire movie, no matter where you put it. But I mean, it's fun. So, and then I revisited the Naked Gun trilogy. I haven't watched the new Naked Gun yet, so I don't know why I brought that up. So that was pointless to bring up. Well, I was at your house when we did our birthday weekend. I watched Woman in the Yard on the big screen in the garage. That was my first time watching that. That movie's a piece of shit. Don't watch it. It is just as depressing as the other movies that we've fucking watched. It's fucking enough. there's no happy ending, and it makes you want to fucking punch people in the face. The movie Together with Dave Franco and Alison Brie, real life married couple, and it's about these people that slowly literally merge into each other. It's a body horror, so they merge into each other.
It's like Society.
Weird, yeah, but better, because you know how I don't like fucking Society. That movie sucked. This one was a lot better.
When it comes to Society, real quick, like you guys talked about how awful it was. When I watched it, I was like, yeah, there's some weird shit in it, but it was not as bad as I was expecting.
I'm the only one that doesn't like Society in like the horror community. That's a praise movie, and I thought that was fucking stupid. The butt face guy, I mean, he was somewhat entertaining, but
like Society to me was a fun watch.
That doesn't matter. This is these two people, and spoiler alert, because I know you haven't seen it yet, but they do eventually start merging to each other. They stop fighting it, and they just decide to merge together. And while they're doing that, they're playing a Spice Girls song, "Went to Become One." The funny. Second they put that song on, I'm like, this is one of the greatest movies. Definitely one of the greatest movies of 2025. One of the greatest movies of all time. So good.
That's funny.
And then, yeah, I didn't have any other recent watches. I randomly watched the Ted movies, the Texas Chainsaw movies, because we recently did the anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I did Varsity Blues, Miss Davis, who was also in Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation.
Yep.
And then just last night I watched Friday Night Lights because I am full-fledged in football mode right now. And fucking antsing for it.
This is the last weekend of fake football, which is still better than no football.
Right. Well, it was August 22nd. There's actually a real college football tomorrow. Yeah, there's real college football.
There is some real college football tomorrow.
All
right. So through our whole technical difficulties, that has been our new watches this week, or this month.
I know, and I need to continue watching new watches because during the technical difficulties, I was getting excited, and I was like, "Oh, you seen this?" And I was trying to talk, and then 10 seconds later, you hear me.
I know.
And obviously, the peanut butter pie has hit me a little bit, so that's why I'm very animated right now. I'm only halfway down, and this shit's fucking.
It's all good, bro. All right, so
so what are you gonna rate?
What was the name of your beer?
What are you gonna rate? Peanut butter pie midnight snack.
Yes, I'm gonna write yours down.
Peanut butter pie midnight snack. It's pretty tasty, and it's making me float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
So what are you rating yours? Or do you want me to?
I had to go back and see what I gave a perfect 5. The only perfect 5 I gave to was Hyper Supernova weird fucking that weird outer space beer that I had a few weeks ago.
Yep.
This one's close. I'll give it a 4.5. It's not really complete because of the aftertaste. The aftertaste is not great, so I give it a 4.5. So yeah, there you go. What do you give your wild yeehaw?
I'm debating. Like I'm going back and forth on what to give mine. Like I really liked it, and I feel like I needed to give it a 5 because like
you like that much.
For a porter, it's one that I would drink at a bar. Like I would order it, and I would drink it again happily.
Well, because I know how strict you are on perfect scores, both beer and.
I know. And I was gonna give it a 4.5, but I was like, you know what? For a porter, I think it's a 5.
So you'd gladly sit there and drink like a 12-pack of those.
I don't know if I could drink a 12-pack, but I mean it.
Or like if it was offered, you would sit there and drink throughout the night.
I could have a few of those without any trouble.
Okay. Sounds good.
It'll be my first 5 beer because I've been very harsh on my beers, but I also haven't had many ones that I really enjoyed the flavor of, and I did enjoy the flavor of that one. It's like the counteracted the porter.
Gotcha. All right, so that's your first perfect 5 on beers.
Now we got Dead Space.
Oh, you gave another 5 to a different beer?
What?
You gave a 5 to a different beer?
Why are we just sitting here looking at each other?
Oh, don't tell me we're lagging again. Are we lagging again? I was saying, did you just give a perfect 5 to that beer?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay. That's your first 5.
That is my first 5.
Okay. So I was trying to figure out. You haven't given a 10 yet to me. You're going to 5 to a beer.
I've given a 10 to a movie.
Oh, yeah. It was the goddamn children's movie. Fucking.
I could have sworn I gave a 10. No, I gave a 10 to hold on. Remember the Titans got a 10.
Did it?
Land Before so Remember the Titans and Land Before Time are my 2 10s right now.
You know what? Since you gave a dumpster fire to Hundreds of Beavers, I went through my whole old catalog to see if I ever gave a fucking dumpster fire to any movie before. I have never given a dumpster fire before, except for one, and I was just fucking a drunken idiot, and I was pissed off at the director. I gave Jeepers Creepers a dumpster fire one time because of his director, because he diddled kids or whatever.
Oh.
So that's why I gave that movie a dumpster. I literally think that's the only dumpster fire that I've ever given in my history of dumpster fires in the last 6 fucking years. So I hope you really hated that fucking movie, because I've never given a dumpster fire before, honestly, because if I would have been sober, I wouldn't have given Jeepers Creepers a dumpster fire. I was just super drunk.
I really did hate that movie.
Well, guess what you're watching when I'm laying on my deathbed? What's your last wish, Andrew? I'm laying on my deathbed. Me to watch Hundreds of Beavers together.
If that's your if that's your dying wish, I'll suffer through.
And you have to put on your best acting performance to pretend like you like the movie. And I'm like, my last breath, fuck you, Colonel. You liar.
All right. Are we ready?
And then I shit myself because we release our bowels when we die. So
you do, yeah. Are you ready to?
I'm out of fucking.
See, you're not going to drink it the rest of the night. Are we ready?
I know that's why I'm floating right now.
Are we ready to go into the westerns?
I need to pee. This
be right back.
This could be a slop bucket of an episode.
It'll be better than it would have been last week.
Oh, I know.
Hold on. I
said I'm pushing play.
Yet. I might be on a different fucking Wi-Fi again.
And we are back again for the 16th time.
Still having technical difficulties.
Yes, sir. You want to do open range or Wyatt Earp first?
Let's do open range first.
Okay. I'd say the Kevin Costner one, but he's in both of them.
He is in both of them. So, all right. So, open range. Okay. A former gunslinger is forced to take up arms again when he and his cattle crew are threatened by a corrupt landowner.
Oh, that's the plot line? Okay.
Yeah.
Because this movie just gives me old school. Like, what I loved about this movie is it gave me old school 50s Western vibes, but just made in modern day technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you start out with a couple people out in the fields, and then they go down that one road with the saloons and all that stuff, and there's some shootouts and some bang bang. Like, that's what I enjoyed about this movie. Is it was just, you know, bringing old school vibes into new technology. That's what I liked about it.
And that was also one of the reasons I like this movie a lot, is because they tried to stay true to what would be considered a typical like an old Western.
Yeah, they were trying to go old school, classic Western.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got your outlaws and you got your gunslinger. And...
Yep.
And that's when you had a pair of gunslingers.
Yep. They were like, they did call this like one of the last great Westerns, I think is what they called it. So
that's what they called open range?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this
I don't follow along with Westerns,
so Open Range was actually directed by Kevin Costner.
Oh, he directed this too, huh?
Okay. He did. So Open Range was it was a long movie. I don't remember how it was 140 minutes.
I'd say it was about 220, like 2 hours and 10, 2 hours and 20, something like that.
So
140 minutes would be 2 hours and 10.
So apparently Disney, who owns or owned Touchstone Pictures, good grief, I'm struggling to talk too, but they wanted the runtime shortened under 2 hours, and Costner refused to do that and had to personally pay for some of the project to maintain creative control.
Yeah, I learned that with Wyatt Earp on how Kevin Costner wants the longest fucking Westerns that you can possibly produce.
So the movie is set in Montana, but was shot in Canada.
Oh, yeehaw.
Right.
I hope they didn't find any moosies.
Right. And so I thought another fun fact, Boss Spearman, the guy played by Robert Duvall came up with
Robert Duvall was awesome in this movie, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good.
He was awesome.
So Robert Duvall came up with Boss Spearman himself, saying it sounded strong and fit the rugged cattleman image.
Nice. See, I mean, Kevin Costner is obviously a huge Western fan.
He is.
The majority of his movies are Westerns. He's got this. He's got Wyatt Earp. He's got Dances with Wolves, which is a Western. Yep. And even just his two-parter from last year. He had two
Horizon, which I haven't seen yet. Yeah.
Nobody has, because it failed. It fucking flopped bad. They didn't even release part 2 in theaters. They went straight to streaming because the first part fucking theaters fucking failed. Right. Sorry, Kevin Costner. Keep trying to fucking make everybody love Westerns. It's not working out well too well.
So Kevin Costner also had to convince Robert Duvall to do this movie. Kevin basically said that if he wanted Robert Duvall to play the role he played, and told Robert Duvall that if he didn't play that role, that he wasn't making the movie.
Okay.
And then sent the script to Robert Duvall, and Robert Duvall read the script and was like, "Oh yeah, we're doing this."
I'm guessing Robert Duvall read the part to where he bought dark chocolate from that guy.
That was fun. That was funny.
For some reason, that scene sticks out to me where he's buying the most expensive chocolate, and it's dark chocolate, which is the nastiest fucking chocolate in the world, by the way.
Right. Well, and whenever he said that he wanted to buy a couple of them, I thought he was going to buy one for the store owner because the store owner said he couldn't afford it. But no, it was just for him and Kevin Costner to have some chocolate before they went out to the suicide mission.
So, like, were they outlaws or were they law-abiding citizens? You know, like. What? Okay. Yeah. No.
Depends on what side you're on.
The law sucks. Like, I'm always on the outlaw side.
Like, are you part of the free? Are you with the free grazers, or are you with the landowners? That's the question.
Free grazers. Just because if it was modern, I'd be a part of the free grazers, not the landowners, because I don't own any shit. So let's go free grazers. And let's come and take over. Kevin Costner riding buffalo style, baby. Let's go. I mean, this movie though was I was pleasantly surprised at this movie. I did have some fun in this movie because like I said, they took an old school 50s Western, but just did modern cameras and some actual bloodshed instead of somebody going, you got me, and then fell. You know?
Yeah, I think my favorite scene in the movie is whenever they go into the saloon, and the bartender basically says, "I'm not going to serve you because the landowner you guys are arguing with is the owner of the saloon. I'm not going to make him mad." So Kevin Costner pulls out his shotgun and just shoots the back glass. That was my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
He's like, "We're going to take our drinks now."
And like with these westerns, it's hard to really tell. Like if you sit there and just not look at the plot, like who's good, who's bad. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes the cops are good and bad. Sometimes the outlaws are good or bad. Westerns are confusing as fuck. I don't know which side I'm supposed to pick.
They can be. I mean, the Free Razors were absolutely painted as the good guys in this movie.
Right. Yeah, but they're going against the law.
Right.
But and usually in westerns we go with the law.
The law was also the law was also being abused to ostracize them as well.
That'd be a weird time to live in, man. Could you imagine living in that? You have one road in your town, the saloons and bars, and all that stuff. Do you join the side with the outlaws trying to take over, or do you side with the law enforcement that's trying to keep it PG and there's no this and that? I don't know which side is like. Sometimes they both sound good. They both sound good to me.
Well, and it's probably somewhere in the middle from what the movies portray it to be.
From what this movie portrays, but then you have other movies that make the other side sound good, and then these movies make this sound good.
Did you know that they built that entire town as a set?
I did read about that. I was looking it up. They should have built that because Kevin Costner has that power for some reason. He has that ability to be like, "Hey, I'm about to do this Western epic. Go ahead and build this fucking town for me." And they do it, and then they end up losing money, and just because.
So I watched Open Range when it came out, but like I think it overall flopped.
Yeah. I looked up the box office. It was considered a flop. Like it made its budget back, but that's not a success. Making your budget back is not a success. Yeah, you want to make some money.
This was my second time watching the movie. I really remember enjoying it a lot because I didn't grow up watching a bunch of the old westerns. But it gave me that old Western feel.
Mm-hmm. Like, honest question is, why do they keep giving money to Kevin Costner to make these Westerns? Because, like I just said, he just had a 2-parter, each 3 hours long last year.
And
neither one of them
gave him the
money.
They gave him the money for that because of how Yellowstone took off.
Oh, so since the TV show is popular, they're like, okay, movie box office. That did not work out too well. It flopped.
They tried to capitalize on the success of Yellowstone, and it failed.
They let them do 2 3-hour movies. This is one story. They only released one in theaters, and the second one they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna put it in streaming because it's gonna fail anyway."
Well, and they let them do the 2 3-hour movies before releasing any of them. So like they were already pot committed.
I blame Dances with the Wolves. Since that was wildly popular, I think that Kevin Costner can make any Western and it's going to be popular. He's failed more times than he's succeeded in his Westerns. I think. I mean, honest to God, I'm not a huge...
I'd say monetarily, yes, he has failed more often than not with his Westerns, But doing the Westerns that he did, I think he's succeeded in the goal that he set. It just didn't monetarily. It wasn't profitable.
You're right, and that's the main thing when it comes to movies. You have to profit, otherwise, we don't care how good the movie is. If it doesn't profit, go fuck yourself.
Right.
And I think the massive success of Dances with Wolves, any studio would be like, hey, Kim Costner, you want to do a Western? All right, cool. Let's do Wyatt Earp, 3 hours and 40 minutes, which we're about to talk about. Let's do
We are
that
about
now.
to talk about that.
Yeah.
So
We'll do
before,
Open Range, which was a lot of fun. Open Range was a lot of fun. I did appreciate it.
say, I'd like to get your review and rating at this point because I don't have a whole lot else to say about Open Range unless you do.
I don't either. Like I said, the one scene of all the scenes in that movie that sticks out to me is him buying the fucking dark chocolate. I don't know why. I don't know why. Especially since I think dark chocolate is the most disgusting chocolate in history of mankind. It is fucking disgusting.
I'm not a huge dark chocolate fan.
That's fucking disgusting. But I did love their tag team action, and I'm glad that he got Robert Duvall to be it. Because, who else would he been able to cast if he didn't do it? He was perfect for it.
Well, he got Diego Luna in there.
Yeah, okay. Hey. but with this one, like I said, because I do fall asleep to a Western sometimes just because it's easy for me to fall asleep to a Western. And I wake up and I'll start watching it, like old 50s styles Westerns. And this is what this Open Range made me think of. It's straight up the same exact story that we've seen in the 50s. Two people coming in, and you got your one road, and you got your gunslingers and all that shit. It was fun. It was fun. So I'll just go ahead and give my rating to Open Range as a modern take of old school Westerns. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a solid 6 on this.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's already better than I expected to get from either of the Westerns.
Hell yeah.
I was expecting nothing over a 4 from you from the Westerns.
No. I made sure I give my honest opinion on either of these movies. So I gave it a 6. I had a good time with it. I didn't turn away from it. It was fun. I saw some bloodshed, and it was the old school Western style. Yeah, I liked it.
So, like I said, for me, like kind of reiterating what you said, like it really had that old Western feel. I liked. I that was what really drew me to it when it came out, and it's one that I always enjoy watching. But again, this is my second time watching it.
So right. So you obviously haven't revisited it.
Right. I mean, I know I like the movie. I enjoy it. I'm always willing to revisit it, but it's never high on the list to revisit.
Right.
For that reason,
you're not gonna be like, "Hey, man, come watch this movie." Oh, you give it a 7? Oh, that's
right. I give it a 7. So it's one that I like. It's not one of my go-tos, but I enjoy the movie.
7's high enough to where maybe you recommend it to people, but only certain.
Oh, people. I would absolutely recommend it for anybody to watch, but it's not. Like 7 is right in that range. Like I like it. I'm gonna recommend you watch it, but it's not something I'm just gonna sit there and rewatch.
Okay, so you'd recommend it to other people, but if they say it sucks, you're not gonna be like, "Well, how dare you?" You're gonna be like, "Okay, I get it."
Right. I'll be like, but it's one you gotta watch.
I got you. All right. Well, now we got the fucking epic.
So now we're
3.5 hour fucking Wyatt Earp. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. So from Wichita to Dodge City to the OK Corral in Tombstone, a man becomes a myth in this thrilling journey of romance, adventure, and desperate heroic action.
That was more exciting than this movie.
Well, so one of the things that I didn't realize about this movie is this movie was originally planned to be a 6-hour miniseries on TV.
Oh, no shit.
And
that'd have been way better off. Maybe it'd be praised if they had done that instead.
And when Costner signed on, he said, "Hey, let's make this a movie," and they had to cut out a bunch of shit.
Oh, so they listen to Costner. Why do these studios keep listening to Costner? Obviously, he has more failures than success.
So So this movie came out 6 months after Tombstone. And so funny story about that.
And everybody is riding high on Tombstone.
So Costner wanted to star in Tombstone, but he had creative differences with the filmmakers, and instead decided.
So Costner was in Tombstone? I didn't know.
No, he was not. He wanted to be.
Oh, okay. That movie pissed him off.
So he had creative differences with the people making Tombstone, and decided to make his own. And because he wanted, Tombstone centers around the OK Corral shootout. He wanted it to be a whole life biopic.
And he's getting mad that a Western is more popular than his Westerns.
Oh no, he was originally part of Tombstone and then left because they didn't agree, and he decided to go make his own movie, and failed. Because I'm sorry, Tombstone is still 10 times better than Wyatt Earp ever will be. So Wyatt Earp for me was a first time watch. I didn't even know that it existed. And when I saw it, I was like, I gotta see it.
I assume Tombstone is way better than Wyatt Earp for sure. And I hadn't even seen Tombstone.
Wait, hold on. Oh my god.
Ah, Jesus Christ. You haven't ridden a buffalo. Man, you already knew that. I told you that. I've never seen Tombstone.
Then I should have picked Tombstone because it's a way better movie.
Yeah. Dude.
Tombstone, if I were to review Tombstone right now, it'd get a 10 from me.
Name the most popular Western that you're a fan of. Guess what? I haven't seen it. Never seen Tombstone. I didn't know Kevin Costner was not in that. What was the one with
I was
Mel
confused.
Gibson? Oh, he did Maverick. That was the comedic
Patriot?
version one, right? No, Maverick.
Oh yeah, that. All right, well, we're gonna do another Western episode, and you're gonna watch Tombstone, motherfucker.
Oh fuck! I mean, no, I'm kidding. I've seen all these. I've seen all of them. Yeah. No, I've never.
No. But no, Tombstone and Maverick would be a good
Tombstone
duo.
Maverick.
But
Isn't Maverick a parody?
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a comedy.
Yeah, I thought Maverick is a comedy. Yeah.
So yes, but
so it's like Hot Shots with Top Gun.
Could be. I don't know.
Like it's the parody version of it.
Yeah, but okay.
I don't
know.
So
we're getting sidetracked.
Because when I hear about tumbleweeds, I don't give a fuck. So yeah. So
I'm
what's your
gonna
favorite
make you watch
Kevin
Tombstone.
Costner
I did not realize you hadn't.
Favorite Kevin Costner Western movie? I don't have an answer because I really haven't
Western.
I've never seen.
I haven't seen Dances with Wolves, so and that's the one that he's most reputably known as. But since it has to be my favorite Kevin Costner Western movie, right? It Open Range is probably my favorite Kevin Costner Western movie.
Okay, so you didn't like Wyatt Earp that much, then?
I didn't dislike Wyatt Earp. It wasn't what I expected, though.
I was not expecting
a whole life story of Wyatt Earp.
Because Wyatt Earp had an incredible cast. No, hold on. It had an incredible cast, both on screen and off screen. Yeah, Lawrence Kasdan both directing and writing this fucking movie. Star Wars, baby.
Right.
And then you just had an amazing cast in this movie. And what I see is that they were like Kevin Costner's idea was we're going to do the next big epic. Because this wasn't. What year did this come out? Did it come out before or 94. After Titanic? 94, so it was before Titanic. So I can't use Titanic as an example. But he was just trying to make the next big, long, epic fucking Western. This movie literally could have been an hour and a half, and it would have been awesome. It was 3 hours and a half. I literally checked the time from the beginning of the movie until his wife died. It took 52 minutes. 52 fucking minutes for his first wife to die, and she had nothing to do with the story after she died. It never had anything to do. Have you ever seen the movie Up? The animated movie Up with the...
Yeah.
They literally told a whole entire life story between a married couple in 4 minutes at the beginning of the movie.
When I picked this movie,
they took 50 minutes to do this fucking movie. Are you kidding me?
When I picked this movie, I literally paid no attention to the runtime, and then after I picked it, I went and looked at it the next day. I was like, "Oh God, this is a 3-hour movie."
3 hours and 20 minutes.
Right. So, like, I'm going to tell you right now, what you just said tells me why you would love Tombstone, because you just said if this movie was an hour and a half. Like, I think Tombstone is probably closer to 2 hours, but, like,
but they take the same shit, but compact it, because you don't need to draw out sections of the story.
And the cast list in Tombstone is amazing as well. Like,
I've seen the cast list.
Yeah. Like, you need to visit Tombstone, and maybe I won't make you watch it.
The one time I had the chance to watch Tombstone, I was laying with a girl, and then we were fucking, and so I ignored the rest of the movie. She's like, because she heard that I never seen it, so I was watching it, and the next thing I know, wiener went into vagina, and I just didn't see the movie. But yeah, like I was just saying though, like the first 52 minutes of this movie was his first wife dying, and then she's never brought up again for the rest of the movie. It's like, why did we spend the first hour of this movie about your fucking wife that was dying? You could have told that story within 10, 15 minutes, and that's pushing it.
Did you know this movie had a bigger budget than Tombstone?
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Like, these studios need to stop giving Kevin Costner money. I love Kevin Costner. He's a great actor. I love many other performances he's done. Bill Durham and all them. Great.
Bull Durham, yeah.
Stop giving him Western money. Stop giving him Western money.
Field of Dreams was... Oh, man, I love Field of Dreams. But anyway, so, like, this movie cost $63 million to make, and it grossed about $25 million.
Fuck that. Yeah, overall.
Well, no, $25 million domestically, but like it was the definition of a flop.
Oh yeah,
because it was nothing like Tombstone, and Tombstone had already come out. Everybody loved it.
I love that Kevin Costner was gung ho on making this epic 3.5-hour Western.
Mm-hmm.
He should have picked something besides Wyatt Earp. If it was a different story than Wyatt Earp, maybe Billy the Kid or something, maybe you extended it out. But like I said, they literally extended out his first wife's death, who is not relevant to the story at all, for the first hour of the fucking movie. You could literally cut that down 55 minutes.
Yeah.
She got sick, she died, he got sad, so then he moved on. We would have been upset about it. Like I said, I brought the movie up. Like, we all cried in that first 5 minutes of fucking Up.
The movie, to me, it drug on way too long. Like, it easily could have been... They could have cut another hour out of that movie without even thinking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry that I'm ranting on this movie, but that's how much it pissed me off watching this movie. Like, there's no reason for this to be over 3 fucking hours. No reason at all.
Agreed.
This would have been a good movie if it had been a solid hour and a half. Your typical hour and a half fucking movie. It would have been great. And it's still been as epic as Kevin Costner wanted it to be. It's still been an epic, but for some reason, Kevin Costner thinks that every movie needs to be over 3 hours. Every fucking movie needs to be that's a Western, needs to be over 3 hours.
And to be fair, I mean, it was originally planned to be a 6-hour TV miniseries. So they had to pick and choose what they were cutting out.
He still had say. Yep, he still had say. He still had say.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be a movie. Go fuck yourself, Kevin Costner.
Let's final review and
sorry. Like, Kevin Costner's pissing me off, and I like Kevin Costner, but he's pissed me off.
I love Kevin Costner.
I love Kevin Costner outside of Westerns. God damn it. Great dude. I love
Fair
Draft
enough.
Day. Great fucking movie. All right.
Draft Day.
All right.
I
Yes.
do enjoy Draft Day.
So did you like White Earp at all? Like, do you kind of agree? Like, it was way too long. It should have been shorter.
I'm going back and forth on my rating on this one. I enjoy this. I enjoy the story of anything that involves Kansas. I was disappointed in how the story was delivered.
Mm-hmm.
The movie
like
itself,
very extremely slow pacing. Yeah,
right? Like the movie itself, kind of left me wanting more from what they did.
Lawrence Kasdan directed this and co-wrote it.
I know.
Star Wars.
Well,
Star Wars.
Lawrence Kasdan brought up a script that he'd written in like the 80s that he wanted to do on Wyatt Earp. Like that's the script they ended up using.
All right.
But he couldn't sell it to anybody.
I'm gonna rant.
But so like I'll go ahead and give my rating because
the
movie itself for me, like I said, it was my first time watch. It didn't hit the mark for me because I have grown up watching Tombstone and loving Tombstone, and
if you were gonna give it a Miss Davis, I was gonna tell you to go fuck yourself.
Oh no. Like, this is probably a movie that I don't know that I'll watch this movie again. Like it.
There's no time. There's not enough time to watch this movie again.
I'm glad that I watched it, but it's probably not one that I'll watch again. So I give this one a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Have I given mine on this one yet?
You have not.
Okay. I was so, you got me in movie mode and I was fucking ranting. What's funny is because that's literally my score too, is 3. I give this a 3. Like, I appreciate the effort and I love the cast. I love the writing.
I was debating between 3 and 4.
3 is the best I can give. I was thinking 2, but I can only get 3. Like, you really have to be a shit fucking movie for me to give it a dumpster fire. Yeah, I give it a 3. It almost got a 2, but because of the writing and the cast, more behind the scenes people, I was like, I can't give them a low score. I gotta give it a 3. Solid 3. Yeah. So 6 and 3 are my reviews this week, sir. And you got 7 and 3. Hey, we're back into our routine. We're back into our routine here. Oh, so now it's time for me to give my picks for next week. I can't remember. Did you ever see Any Given Sunday?
I'm lagging like shit right now.
Son of a bitch! Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm not seeing Any Given Sunday.
Correct. We might be caught back up now. Like, it's getting really weird again.
Okay. So I say, fuck you. Do you understand that?
I see it. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's
I was cutting out really bad a minute ago.
I did have different ideas in the past, but since we've gone this far, and I like to pick my movies along with the season or just the right timing or whatever. So I want to do football movies, and then you just reminded me that you have never seen Any Given Sunday before.
Correct.
Like, you're not lying when you say you've never seen Any Given Sunday before.
I've never seen it. I've wanted to see it for a long time, but I have not seen it.
Guess what? You're watching it this week. We're doing Any Given Sunday, and we're doing Little Giants.
Fuck yes.
A little nostalgia on top of a movie that you haven't seen. Two
I
totally
have a
different
feeling
movies, but both are football.
I have a feeling that both of these movies I'm gonna fucking love.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because I've heard a lot about Any Given Sunday, and it's one of those movies that's been on my list to watch that I haven't taken the time to watch yet, and I better not be disappointed because I am fucking excited to see that movie.
Any Given Sunday is the reason why I appreciate acting, because there's an acting scene between Jamie Foxx and Al Pacino that happens, and that's when I fell in love with acting. It's because of this movie. And it's about football. So yeah, I can't wait to hear your results on Any Given Sunday. And I can't wait to hear our nostalgia on Little Giants.
Oh, like we're
I have a feeling you haven't revisited that in a while. I have a feeling you haven't revisited that in a while.
I'm trying to remember what's the girl's name in that movie?
Icebox.
There we go. I kept thinking Sandbox. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good episode, and hopefully our technology will line up for next.
Oh, I'm getting a different computer for next week. That's just pissing me off.
Okay, so yeah, that's next week. We're kicking off the football season with Any Given Sunday and Little Giants.
The day after the Chiefs beat the fuck out of the Chargers.
Yeah, and when the Cowboys beat the fuck out of the Super Bowl champs, right?
Absolutely, as long as they can get Myles Garrett in there.
Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen.
Well, I've been Colonel. This has been
I've
my
been Faye. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, and thank you for hanging out with us throughout this. If you stayed to this end part,
yeah, if you're still here, you're the real MVP.
Yeah, and stay tuned next week because hopefully our technology will be better.
Oh, it will be. It will be.
I've been Faye. This is Colonel. This has been Sons of Screens, and I got a piece. So good night.
And good luck.
And good luck.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian. It's Kane. I wanted to just say, hello and go fuck yourself. How's that?